Welcome back to Skylab Gaming with your host, Skylab Gaming Creation, and today we are back playing some Slime Rancher, the happiest game alive. And today I'm going to show you how to get all 9 of the blue treasure pods. Like I said, I'm going to keep on going with this series, and now that I have the upgrade, which by the way, you get by doing the extractors, so the drills, the apiaries, and the pumps, you actually have to do a certain number of rotations is the leading theory currently. Now that is how I unlocked it, that is how it appears to unlock, but besides that, let's get right into it. Okay, so the very first one is going to be where the pink Gordo formerly was on the little island here. So if you come out of the main ranch and go straight, then you'll take a left at this little bridge area. We can hop on down with our jetpack, scoot on over here, and you can climb up these rocks. Now, to actually get to it, you'll have to jump to these islands, or conversely, you can go back down the other way. I find it easier to go by jetpack across here. Just kind of push and glide. Now, you might need a jetpack upgrade or two to actually do this. Just keep that in mind. Once you're reloaded and you're pretty sure that you have enough, you can jump all the way over and crack open the very first blue treasure pod. This one gives you the violet teleporter, which is the same as I understand as the pink teleporter, but it's violet for all the people who care about colors. On to the next one. Alright guys, so the next one is not very far at all, and actually if you look up in the grass, you can kind of see it up there. So this is literally pretty much from the same section. You just keep on going forward a little bit here. Hop over, and you'll use your jetpack to jump up this ridge, cliff, whatever you want to call it. And in the pink grass, you will find the next treasure pod. This one is the pink coral columns. They're coral towers that reminder the dry reef was once below the slime sea. Ooh, spooky history. On to the next one. Alrighty guys, so the next one can be a little confusing to get to, so I wanted to give you a little bit of context on how to get there. So this is the grotto, this is the cave that's right next to the house, and this is the exit towards the back. So we're going to go ahead and go through this little underpass cave area, skip the teleporter, don't actually go through it, and pop out on the left side here. You can drop down or you can kind of jetpack above these rocks, doesn't really matter. Now, once again, the jetpack upgrades help. At this point, you really should try to have at least one jetpack upgrade so you can make it across some of these more dangerous jumps a little more easily. So you're going to use your jetpack and you're going to island hop a little bit. And across this one as well. Pick up some delicious Q-berries, a snack for later. Now you're going to jetpack across this broken bridge and have just enough jetpack to get over it. And you're going to come on this little back area here. And there it is, right there. So we're going to jetpack on over to it. Crack this one open. And bam, the spring pad launches anything that touches it straight into the air. I am super excited for this one. I am probably going to build this one first once I finish collecting all those rare materials. Still on the hunt for that royal jelly. On to the next one. Alrighty guys, and here we are in the Mosque Blanket. Now this is towards the back, so if you literally go pretty much straight through the Mosque Blanket, that's how you'll get to this back area with the giant glowing mushrooms. So if you go all the way to the end of the path, you will come to a series of bridges here. Go ahead and hop down, cross this bridge right here, and underneath this like broken section of bridge, you'll find the next pod. Go ahead and push this one open. Bada bing, the glow cones, a strange flora that explorers often use to find their way in the night. If you have problems with the nighttime, just turn on the flashlight, you silly bones. Alright guys, so once again we are in the Mosque Blanket. If you take the last log that leads to the final section before the teleporter, this kind of backside, you will find it in the water. Now it is close to the broken down bridge, so keep on walking here. And underneath the water, go ahead and jump in. The water's fine. And next to the little grass here, you'll find the next pod. Go ahead and pop this one open. And bam, the Amber Warp Depot. a set of 2 gadgets that allow you to remotely transfer resources between 2 points. Now, this is another warp depot that's colored, but hey, once again, the more gadgets, the merrier. On to the next one. Here we are in the Indigo Quarry, and this is where you'll find the next one. Now, you want to go ahead and head up to the Volcanic Cave. You probably saw this from the last video that I did. Actually, that was the other treasure pod right there. So, actually, this time, go ahead and head inside of the Volcanic Cave here. You can use your jetpack once again to hop on over. And once you've hopped over to this top section here, if you look left, you'll see the blue right next to some crystals. Go ahead and jetpack on over there. Mash that X button and open up the next one. Bada bing, the crystal cluster. You may think this is a clutch or even a collection of crystals. You would be wrong. It's a cluster. Wording matters, guys. Alright, let's go ahead and go to the next one. So the next one is pretty much right outside of that cave, but first we're going to have to take a little bit of a trip. So you're going to, and this is, you just take a right out of the cave. You're going to go across the little hot springs with all the puddle slimes here. Go ahead and cross this next bridge, and don't be foolish and dangerous and completely sprint across it like I did there. Just in case you run out of energy. You never know what you're going to drop when you die, so it's always good to use a little caution. Now, if you keep on going along that path here, there will be another rock gordo. Now, you do have to pop this one to get to the transporter. Once you pop them, you are at the Volcanic Island. Now, besides exploring this super cool place, which is very cool, by the way, if you haven't seen it before, keep on going to the right here, along this path, hop up and take a right at this slightly larger pillar, and head all the way to the top, avoiding the boom slimes in the meantime. Jump up and over into this little fire flower patch, and you will find the next pod. Coincidentally enough, it's the fire flower patch. Flowers grown from volcanic ash that take on a burning hue. These things are very, very bright. Okay guys, let's go ahead and jump to the next one. So this is on the back side of the quarry, and this kind of tall scaffolding is where you'll find the next one. Now this is near where the Rad Gordo's cave is, if you need a reference for that. So go ahead and hop on down, squeeze under the scaffolding, and open the next one. In this pod, you'll find the green slime lamp, a decorative lamp housing a happy slime. I have seen the lamps. I don't know if they are that happy, but I am happy to find all of the lamps at least. I'm excited about that. They're going to look great together. I think, besides the spring pad, those are going to be my favorite decoration. All right, let's go ahead and jump to the next one. So in the same area, you're going to go ahead and come down this little pathway here. And we're going to go to the formerly where the Rad Gordo was, if you haven't popped him yet. And then past this first pillar, behind the second pillar, is where you'll find the next one. Go ahead and pop this one open. And you will find the green teleporter, the 9th, and the final blue treasure pod. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really, really do appreciate it. And hey, don't those slime lamps look pretty nice all together? Now, I will be hard at work doing a number of rotations on all of those extractors so that I can go ahead and upgrade the next and final treasure extractor upgrader. Definitely be looking out for that one. If you guys enjoyed the video or you found that it was very helpful, please leave me a like. And if you haven't already, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. As we say here at the lab, the more scientists, the merrier. Until next time, this is your host, skylab-gaming, signing off.